Okay, this is for Carol's presentation. 7 personnel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The warrior ethos: I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade.
Thank you, Special Agenda. These lines are well known, part of our warrior ethos, and day after day we recite these lines as a reminder of what our expectations as soldiers are. But in time of truth, only a few not only recite it but live and die in many cases by these guidelines. These men and women that set their lives apart in behalf of the safety of other fellow soldiers are called heroes. And today I want to talk to you about an award that is given for those that are willing to give their own life to protect and for the safety of others, the Medal of Honor. The Medal of Honor is the nation's highest medal for valor in combat that can be awarded to a member of the armed forces. It sometimes is referred to a Congressional Medal of Honor because the President awarded it on behalf of the Congress. The badge of military merits, as it was called, fell into oblivion until 1932, when General Douglas MacArthur, then Army Chief of Staff, pressed for its revival. Officially reinstituted on February 22, 1932. The now familiar Purple Heart was at first an Army award given to those who had been wounded in World War I or who possessed the Military Service Citation Certificate in 1943. The order was amended to include personnel of the Navy, Marine, Corps, and Coast Guard. Coverage was eventually extended to include all service and any civilian national wounded while serving with the armed force. Although the badge of the military merit fell into disuse after the Revolutionary War, the idea of decoration for individual gallantry remained through the early 80s. In 1847, after the outbreak of the Mexican-American War, a certificate of merit was established for any soldier who distinguished himself in action. No medal went with the honor after the Mexican-American War. The award was discontinued, which means there was no military award to recognize the nation's fighting men. The medal found support in the Navy, however, where it was felt recognition of courage and strife was needed. Public Resolution 82, containing a provision for a Navy Medal of Valor, was signed into law by the President Abraham Lincoln on December 21st of 1861. The medal was to be bestowed upon such free officers, seamen, landsmen, and marines as shall must distinguish themselves by their gallantry and the other seamanlike qualities during the present war. Shortly after this, a resolution similar its wording was introduced on behalf of the Army, signed into law July 12, 1862. The measure provides for awarding medals of honor to such non-commissioned officers and privates as shall most distinguish themselves by their gallantry in action and other soldier-like qualities during the present insurrection. Although it was created for Civil War, Congress made the Medal of Honor a permanent decoration in 1863. This information comes from Armed Forces Decoration and Awards, a publication of Armed Forces Information Service. A copy of this pamphlet, of this information that I already gave, you can also find it in Defense Link. Receiving the Medal of Honor is one of the highest honors bestowed by American military, and personally presented by the President of the United States. Because of the need for accuracy, the recommendations process can take excess of 18 months. Within intense scrutiny every step of the way. On March 25th of 1863, Private Jacob Parrott and 5 others were the first soldiers who received this medal. Today, Sergeant Salvatore Guinta, a 25-year-old soldier who braved enemy fire to rescue 2 comrades during 2000 military operation in Afghanistan, will become the first living American service member since Vietnam to receive the Medal of Honor. In this table, you can see how many medals or awards that have been given. In the Army, 2,404. In the Navy, 746. In Marine Corps, 297. Air Force, it will be 17. And Coast Guards will be 1. It made a total of 3,465 medals awarded till now. There are several benefits of receiving the medal, not also obviously the recognition, but otherwise they will receive a monthly 1,000 pension from the Department of Veterans, a 10% increase of their retired pay, not to exceed the 75% maximum for enlistments, a special Medal of Honor travel and identification signed by the Secretary of the Army. That means that the person is entitled, even though if he's inactive or not active duty, to utilize space available in military air transportation. Also, the uniform privilege, which allows recipients to wear their uniform at any time or place they choose, unlike other military personnel or retirees. Also, they could have the invitation. They will have the invitation to attend presidential inaugurations and festivities. Military recipients and those who are civil servants of it have traditionally been authorized of administrative absence instead of chargeable leave to attend these. A special engraved headstone for deceased recipients of the Medal of Honor are provided by the VA and accorded on base bulletin commissory with the prestige associated with the Medal of Honor. This information, you can find it in Medal of Honor of the United States Army in www.army.net. I know that before I conclude my speech, I want to share one of the stories about these heroes. His name is Private First Class Ross McInnes. The afternoon of the 4th of December of 2006, his platoon was conducting a combat patrol operation. In effort to reduce control sectarian violence in the area, while Private McInnes was manning the M2 in his .50 caliber, a fragmentation grenade was thrown by insurgents, and it fell through the gunner's hatch. The first thing he did, obviously in reaction, was yell grenade. So 4 of the soldiers that were inside were looking how to save themselves. But Private McInnes reacted quickly. Instead of leaping out of the gunner, he just decided to put himself on top of the grenade. In that case, he died, but by he dying, the rest of them are alive right now. This is one of the stories of the 3,465. So the Medal of Honor is more than a medal. It's a reflect of gratitude for those that are willing to give their lives and show to others what selfless service means. Honor is defined by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary as respect and esteem shown to another. Honor may apply to recognition of of one's right to great respect or to any expression of such recognition. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen planet.